Hey everybody, Ben here, coming at you with another video from Windsor, Ontario, Canada, about what to buy and sell in your local market, like Facebook groups, Facebook Marketplace, Kijiji. Today we have baseball bats, or softball bats, youth bats, slow pitch, fast pitch, whatever, college, pro, high school, doesn't matter. As long as it's a good bat, and it's make sure there's a name brand. But first, when you see the bat, you'll check it for dings or cracks or dents. So you'll roll your hand along the whole barrel of it, spin it while rolling it, and just thoroughly check this thing for any dings or dents. Because if it has even a dent, it's done. Or if it has a crack, it's especially done. So once it passed that test, it's pretty much good. Well, there's just some major brands you want to look out for too when you're looking at these, and once you know them, you'll know what to see. But pretty much the brands be like DeMarini, Louisville, Slugger, Easton's probably the biggest, but like Worth, Mikan, even Reebok, like Reebok Melee, stuff like that. Real nice bats. And you can get some youth bats, but they're not as desirable. They're not worth as much. You use youth bats, especially selling them online. But if you get a new one or a composite one, like a nice double wall, then it's worth more. But yeah, looking at these, you want to get the composite, you want to get the pro bats. This one over here, this is like an illegal bat. It's like got an illegal shape to it. They don't make these anymore, so people buy these online more. In Canada, not so much. In the States, yeah. Yeah, you want to make sure it's like the right length and width, or I'm sorry, length and the weight, to make sure it's a nice bat, So like you'll find a youth bat and this thing's like 28 inches, 21 ounces. But all the pro bats, the big bats, are all like 34 inches. They're all long and they're all like roughly at least 30 ounces. I don't say pro bats, but like not major league because they have to use wood, but college and stuff like that. Yeah, when you see these, you don't want to pay too much for them. Okay, until you know them better, you can pay more. But like the youth bats and stuff, you want to pay $1, $2-3 for them. These ones, like maybe $5 or so, $10. I don't even know if I'd pay $10. Not for local market. For online, I would, but you don't want to pay very much for these bats until you're well versed, and you just want to research these as much as possible. Look them up. Look them up on eBay. They're almost always on eBay. Like there's almost always one model of the bat on eBay. It's very rare to not see it, and if you don't see it, you might have a rare bat. I've sold tons of bats online. I'm pretty well versed in bats. I say I've at least sold like 150, 200 bats. So I know my bats, and I don't even watch baseball, so it just shows what you can get into by reselling. But I'm pretty I have some expertise on bats. Maybe not so much like the higher end ones, like the super higher end ones, but I know bats when I see them. And yeah, you don't want to pay too much for them, but they're gonna sell local market. Like, I'm just gonna run through it. This probably sell for $10, $10, $15. And this might be equivalent to like the profit you get post shipping and cost of goods, expenses online. 15, 20, possibly more for that. This one I'd say 15, 20, 15, 25. This one's Online, I think I'd get maybe 60, 70, but around here, it's hard to say. No grip kind of doesn't matter because people like to regrip them, but I think I'd probably get, I don't know, 30. And it really depends on the season. Like, you're not going to get anything from these bats in the wintertime in Canada, but right now, season, I know coronavirus is going on, but the season is starting. People are practicing. Bats are needed right now. It's going to happen, so. And yeah, I'm just going to dump these right on Facebook Marketplace if it lets me, because I tried listing these, and hilariously they considered them weapons and didn't allow it even after a review. So these might have to go on Kijiji until Facebook smartens their AI up. I don't know, sometimes you have weird problems listing stuff on Facebook. There's no reason. It's just their AI catching things and not doing its job right. Yeah, when I list these things, well, you can sell them in a group. I'm selling these just as one listing and then listed the bats individually. Say if you just had one bat, you just take a picture vertically like that, not horizontally, landscape like I have it now, but vertically, and then you just get up close of, like, I'll probably take 4 pictures of the barrel, but I make sure I get all the specifications on there: model number, length, barrel diameter, and on the bottom usually is the stats too, but you want to take a picture of the bottom, the top, like mid barrel, and then probably like 2 pics of the grip. And yeah, that's pretty much how you list it, and just list pretty much all the specifications on the barrel, just the length, the width, barrel diameter, if it's a softball, baseball, youth bat, whatever, you know. And just make sure you look them up on eBay. They're more than likely on there, very likely to be on there, so you can get a good idea what the bat is worth. Yeah, I've had some bats go for a crazy amount, you know. Just look in the names. You can tell if it's a good bat. It's got like a Z in it. If it's got like just some crazy evil sounding name. Just like the more ridiculous, hardcore they sound, like Z-Core 1000 and like Diablo bat, just melee, you know. The more horrific they sound, probably the higher the value. Not always true, but it's kind of funny how it works. So yeah, that's about it for the baseball bats. Be sure to like the video if this helped you, leave a comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. So yeah, that's baseball bats, softball bats, all bats. Alright, this is Ben. Peace.